Viewers, and today we're doing episode 26 of F1 Fan vs. the World series with me, F1 Fan, and that sentence was so grammatically incorrect, I don't know what to say. So we're in a room with the surf lad and the city. I'm in a Zonda C12S 7.2. Don't know why I remember that, but I do. So I make a good first corner, city takes the defensive line, and I got just try and go around him. So there we go, I did. So yeah, now I have the lead as we break down into the hairpin or second corner or whatever it is. It's the second corner. City tries to make a move up the inside. He does make the move actually. I'm trying to get round the outside now, heading down into the third corner. I get a bit on the grass. Looks like I'm gonna go into gravel, but I just about managed to save it. And then I get in the surf's way. So yeah, sorry about that. Couldn't really do much about that. So flying around the fast corner, city has gone off. The surf doesn't quite go off, he gets it very wide though, so I take full advantage of it. Down the inside line. And then I probably go and start the spin, so just held onto it instead. So the surf now gets the lead back. So through Rint, but take it rather nicely, looking to see if I can make a move down into the final corner. Can't quite get there, and if you haven't noticed, my car is essentially a mirror, so that's good. I have the superior speed, so heading down into the first corner, I could get into the lead, but didn't hold it, and but the surf ran a bit wide, and then I could just dive at the inside. So heading down in the second corner, city's still miles back. How many laps is this? I think this is 3 laps. Yes, it is. So I break a bit early. The surf breaks much later. I was trying to get out of his way, but couldn't. So he rear-ended me and waited for me. But I'd say that was my fault more than anything, because I managed to break way too early. So heading through turn 3. The surf's just ahead. Looking to see if I can try and get around the outside or something off like that, but apparently not. My nose is running severely. The surf gets a bit of a tank stepper going through that corner. Yeah. City's run a bit wide there again, I think. The surf gets another tank stepper. That car was very slightly. I think he likes his muscle cars, if I'm not mistaken, because most of his cars are muscle cars. So flying through the final corner. I'm still within reach. City's a bit too far back to normally make a difference at this sort of stage. I make a dive, I usually keep it. That's one of my few dives. I rarely make a dive in these episodes. Surf manages to hold the speed through the corner, so yeah, I rarely make a dive, so I thought might as well go for it. I don't know why I don't make dives. I'm too considerate, I suppose. So heading through heading down back straight, one on the back streets. No, it's the back street, I think. I got the lead up, but hit the grass and I'm off, and then the surf's off too, and the city takes the lead. On this race, what it is, I drive backwards just to try and get a bit more grip more quickly. So let's jump aboard with the leader now. There we go. Oh, and City's off now as well. It's all gone calamitously for everyone. Oh yeah, I went off again as well. So that was pretty much my race over. As we fly through the final final sector, a bit of lag there, sends City off a bit. So the surf takes the lead. I'm still languishing back down in the third, but seeing if I can catch up with City, who's just ahead. I know I have the faster car, and probably got more experience, because he said he's never been to this track before, so I got that advantage. I get a good run out the corner. City's trying to push me into the wall. I just power through and take the win. Not the win, but beat City across the line. So that was quite good. Let's see just how close that was. I don't think it was anything special. There wasn't. Yeah, I managed it. Woo. So yeah, next race. Don't ask. So we're going to Côte d'Azur, also known as Monaco. I'm in my Toyota FT1 Vision Gran Turismo. Everyone's in the same cars. We've got a new contender, Bethany Louise 9-4 in a Nismo 14. So that's good. I can make a move round her. Well, I'm side by side with her and make a move round her. That's good. I think she's the first female contestant in these actual in the series. The surf gets a bit of a line through there. He does sideswipe City a bit there. I think he got sideswiped by City to start with, so all's fair in love and war per se. City takes her a bit wide, straight into the wall. So I was trying to get another move down him. I'm trying to run side by side, but doesn't quite work. Like it's in a two-man room. Usually, me and the surf are just running side by side the whole way down. So we couldn't quite manage that here. So running towards the back. The surf's trying to make a move on City, but takes him off, and I take an advantage and take both of them. When I first managed that, I was like, yeah, take that. So I'm in the lead. That was a good move, I think. The surf makes a dive down into Raskas. Not as much of a dive as City did, so that was a bit annoying because he just wiped us both out, and he took out the surf again. So yeah, I don't really know what to say about that. I know Monaco's a tight and twisty track, but on this one it's not really that tight or twisty. It's fairly twisty, but it's not that tight. So once again, the City's squeezing the surf out. Trying to get moved down on City, see if I can just get around him, potentially. But I can't, as it turns out. Just can't. Flying around the casino square. Well, how many laps have I got? 2 laps, cool. On my final lap, heading through Mirabeau, seeing if I can get past City. I'm a bit wary because on his first lap he was a bit scrappy, but he goes and wins it in the wall, so that's all good. Seeing if I can catch up. There's everyone else. Bethany Louise has caught up to City a bit. I'm seeing if I can catch up to the surf, but he has got the faster car, and it's basically mostly straight, so the final bit gets a bit on the curb, and I try and get past, but he's in the way, so I couldn't quite make that. So yeah, I had to run into him instead of getting around him, which was annoying, but what can you do? And then flying through the swimming pool section, Bethany Louise is right on top of City, and she's just right behind him. I'm trying to see if I can make up a move on the surf. I don't think I can. I don't think I did. They're flying through Anthony knows. Final corner. The surf takes the win. I take second. City takes third, and Bethany Louise takes fourth. Next race, and I think it'll be the final race of this episode for today. Got lots of these. Well, I got 6. There was meant to be more, but I might have forgotten to record some, and they might not have been exciting enough. So yeah. Next race is at Capering, so that's always good. Right, so we're going to Capering here, the full Capering, 2 laps of it, and we decided to have a GTR battle. So yeah, got Bethany Louise and City in their old cars. I'm in my really old car, actually, my Nissan GTR, which is blue. Turning as Bethany Louise turns in, and City turns away from the corner. So that ended in a bit of a crash, which I say sorry for, because I might have slightly lived myself, despite the fact it probably wasn't my fault. Solar Surf has the lead. Why am I surprised about that? I'm not. F1 fan. Why am I saying that like that? I mean, that's me. I rear-end City a bit, so that's not too great. Bethany Louise seems to be catching up with the surf a bit, so that's good. heading around the fast corner. Letting the weeds get on the grass a bit. I've caught up with the city so much. I'm seeing if I make a move up the inside, but I can't. So I decide to hold back a bit. Bethany Louise flies across the track, takes out City, so I don't have to do any of the work. Now I've taken second place. Yes. Alyssa still years ahead. Yeah, there he is in his black edition, the red one. Gets it a bit on the dirt, heading through there. City gets it very wrong. So you head through the inside part of Catering. Well, we're in the inside part. We head through it. So runs a bit wide. I seem to, yeah, I take full advantage as he completely messes up the next corner, but then I completely mess up that corner. So yeah, all's fair. Bethany Louise has got past City again behind us. I make a big jump. City's still behind her. Just fly through the circle. City takes it a bit fast. Bethany Louise was a good racer. Like, she kept it out of the wall most of the time, so that was good. The surf gets it wrong on his favourite curb in the game, it seems. I slow down and basically cause the others to have a almighty crash. Yeah, that's where the surf had his crash the other week as well, when we got the closest finish. So that was good. I slowed down because I might have slightly rear-ended him, and then the others just flew around the outside. So there it is. So I get the run on City, take the lead of that lap by 0.008 of a second. So that's good. City makes a bit of a lunge to the first corner. I just hold the line, but he does actually hold on to it. Don't know how he managed to stop that. Bethany Louise is all up my rear end now, seeing if she can make a move, but LeSurf now seems to have got her as he's harassing her. No wait, that sounds a bit weird. Let's not go to that sort of place. I'm trying to get on board with me as City runs a bit wide, takes out LeSurf too. And I have the lead now. Bethany Louise is right there, trying to see if she can get past. She can get past. She did get past, in fact. It don't matter either way. As he fly around the fast corner, the surf gets it very wide there. He's fallen off the track, so it looks like the surf's out of this. As we fly into the inside section of the track, seeing if I can get a way around. And I might have slightly hit the grass a bit there, and City took me off. So Bethany Louise now has a definite lead. I'm power sliding it off the grass, getting it back onto the grass. Surf's on the grass too. Don't know what happened to City there, but the surf seemed to have caught up with him. Gonna jump on board with him. The surf's fast as we fly around there. City gets a bit of a push, and I get a good drift going. So it looks like it's going to be a four-way finish almost going here. Anyone could win it. City is pushing the surf off the track. Seems like Monte Carlo again. So the surf decides to brave it around the outside. I get it a bit wrong. City gets it very wrong. Nice to see. He stopped for the surf. As we fly through the circle, going into the tight twisty section, all four of us have a shout of winning. I'm right there behind Bethany Louise. I wanted it to finish like this, but she gets a bit of a slider on, so I had to brake a bit. City takes her out to dinner. The surf pushes City way off the track, and and after all hell has broke loose, fly across the line in order. Bethany Louise had a massive run through that on that final straight. Oh god, my boots have gone funny. Yeah, I think we should go and have a look at the first lap shenanigans. So we're gonna jump on board with me. What was it after the circle? Where are we? Here we go. See if you have a look. The surf gets it a bit wrong. I take him out, so was like, I'll let him back through. Then I saw these two come behind. just come through, why don't you? So yeah, that's gonna be it for this video. Thank you for watching, and goodbye.